She-Ra! What's up, everybody? Thanks for tuning in. Once again, it is the one and only Optibotimus coming at you with another video review. And on today's episode, we are going to be taking a look at the new Masters of the Universe cartoon collection, Club Grayskull exclusive VULTAK, one of the members of the evil horde that appeared in like 2 episodes. That's it. But that is exactly why this Club Grayskull thing is perfect, because a character like this, or even Hero, on the shelves would probably not perform nearly as well. And I know a lot of fans are going to argue with me, but the only people that are going to be buying them are fans, and they're going to shelf warm for the most part. So this is a great way to kind of go into these deep dive sort of characters that help to complete a lot of collectors' collections. VULTAK is definitely one of those. Appearing in 2 episodes, he was a fun character, but for the most part, forgettable. I'll just say it. But the Club Grayskull aspect, it's a membership that you join that gives you the exclusive ability. It's $10 to join that club. And it gives you the exclusive ability to have the chance to buy these figures. This guy is still available right now, and he's a $20 figure. But that club, the club membership, really does give you kind of a premier sort of take on this. So by that, like, you can see that it is primarily what you would expect. You got the really cool card in the background with Grayskull. Of course, this being the 40th anniversary of She-Ra, we're celebrating it with the sticker right up there. He's the evil flying zookeeper. That was his entire role. He was a zookeeper for Hordak. He collected rare beasts throughout, I think, like the Freedom Forest or whatever it was called, with She-Ra and everything. Come around to the back, and you got gorgeous art that shows VULTAK, as seen in the zoo story. That was the first time that we ever saw him. But we also have Bo. We have She-Ra there, so obviously we know we are getting a Bo figure. But also, I like the fact that we got these little, were the Zootrons or Zoobots? I think Zootrons maybe. But you got those through there, which were the guardians of that zoo, and you get one in there. But like I was saying, you get a premiere kind of experience with the package. You can open that up very nicely. You got a comic book here on the inside. Let's take a look. See, I'm actually kind of curious what this is going to be. Shadow Heart, because when he would fly around and scoop away the beasts in Etheria, it was a giant shadow that did it. So he was like a shadow beast. Oh, but there's him capturing Cowl and stuff. So I think this is just mostly a retelling of the most part, shortened version of that original story. So you do have that. And then you have the figure. He comes with wings, which is very cool. I mean, these are gorgeous. Hard plastic, but I like the fact that you can bring these kind of down. That's really nice. And then looking at the figure, that slides out. And then you do have the little twisty tie thing. Well, not twisty ties, but the little plastic sections. But you can remove those fairly easily. And then here is the Zootron. Pull him out. And that's actually kind of cool. He's not articulated. He's got a little handle on his back, but this is pretty overall decent looking. I kind of wish you could rotate these, but you can't. But there was a bunch of them, so I wish I could get a bunch of these little guys. But these arms would like be able to extend, and that's what they would use to close off the gate, so nobody could get in because there was a force field around the actual the zoo. These little robots would block off the entrance. That was the only way to get in there. But you got the little robot. But if you wanted to, you could just put them right back in there and then put them in here. And it's, you know, so it gives you the option of being, you know, a mint on card collector or not. I think that is great. I absolutely love that. And then just getting rid of this. I'm just gonna, because I keep my figures. I haven't got rid of these or anything. I am probably gonna sell the Origin figures, because I am kind of going hard into these cartoon collection guys. But here is VULTAK, and he looks fantastic. He really does. Looks very much like the cartoon. Just kind of straightening out his legs and such, because you can do the little squat pose for him if you wanted to, or you can do the more standard action figure, like the what is it? Is that 5.5 inches? Something like that. There we go. Got the wings. You got the little post right there. So I'm assuming, yeah, he's got little holes here. And that just plugs in there in the back. Maybe. There you go. There we go. And then you can just kind of keep these off on the side. Although I feel like, well, no, I guess that's gonna be right. You have to kind of keep it. You can't keep them straight down, so you do have to kind of keep them at an angle. But I mean, that is cool. And yeah, you gotta flare his wings out a little bit, but that'll help him kind of stand. That guy is cool looking. I mean, like I said, he's not really a one-off, because he was in 2 episodes, but I mean, that is really fun. I feel like they'll probably do something like this with the sorcerer or sorceress, in terms of doing her wings. That, I feel like that's kind of a thing. I could definitely see that. And then you can have him flying around. What? Why did he just turn into that? But gorgeous look on him. He's got the red eyes, the very light purple, got the little pointy ears, got the whole little puffy thing. Oh, that's a separate piece. A little puffy thing going around there. Same thing with this. Like, this guy is great looking. And again, I mean, you're gonna buy the figure, right? So you're gonna pay the $20 for the figure. But as the club member sort of thing, you do get that extra packaging, which does look really very cool. And just the overall look of the figure is really well done, especially with the little Zutron guy. I mean, I dig that little dude. Very happy with them. The overall design of them is really very good. You got the Horde logo. Kind of feels like, okay, wait, there we go. Got the Horde logo, which looks great. The little poofy bits around his boot. And of course, he's got the little claw feet, as he did have all the way around. I mean, the guy is a solid looking figure. He really is. Colors are great. No accessories, so to speak. But you can have him hold on to the, like it's a big giant beer cup. Oh, you can drop it, or a stein. That's what they're called. A beer stein. Get in there. Something like that. So it's like, I'm going, no, little robot, don't go. She-Ra's going to mess you up. But there you go. Yeah. Very nice. Articulation-wise, it is all the same. You do have the ball joint for the head. You do have the hinge and the swivel for the shoulders. You do have a upper arm bend at the elbow, but also swivels right there. You got the wrists that rotate. They also hinge forward and back. No articulation at the abdomen or anything, but you do have a waist swivel, which is nice. Hips that do move forward and back, in and the out. They do bend at the knee. They also rotate at the knee. They do have a boot cut. The ankles do move forward and back, and they have the hacky sack for the hacky sack pose. So all that stuff is there. Really fun. I totally dig this guy. I mean, it's just, like I said, it's a one-off, but they did a great job with them. I really think that they did. So if you are interested in picking this guy up, as I said, he is a member of that Club Grayskull exclusive window, so you do have to join that membership. But already for the $10, we've got, obviously you buy the figures. We've gotten Hero, we've gotten VULTAK. There's other ones that are coming out that are exclusively going to be available only through that avenue. If you pay that $10 and that covers all this stuff, like the extra packaging looks great. I think it's fantastic, and we're going to be able to get these figures. Like I said, it doesn't guarantee that you're going to get the figures. It gives you the opportunity to buy them, but I don't think any of these figures have sold out yet. So I think they increased the per limit quantity on him to 3. So if you wanted to buy 3, you were allowed to. So I think it'll be relatively easy to get them, but I think you do have to pay that little bit of a premium on top to be part of the membership to be able to get them, which I think is fair. I think the pricing on it is not that bad. But I will put a link down in the video description if you'd like to add this guy to your collection. You can do so today. But beyond that, guys, that's about it. I want to thank you all so much for tuning in and watching. Don't forget, if you enjoyed the video, to smash that thumbs up button. Doing small little things like that really do help to grow the channel and get that algorithm thing involved. Also, leave comments. Talk. I'll talk back to you and stuff. Not talk back, but I'll reply to you. And we'll have a fun conversation. What was a character of She-Ra or He-Man that you think would not perform very well in stores, but would be perfect for this Club Grayskull? Let me know down in the comment section. Let's have a conversation about that and go back and forth. But that's about it, my friends. I want to thank you all so much for tuning in and watching. And please, as always, remember that the real trouble with this world, and there's a lot of them, but the real one is that too many people really do grow up. Thank you for watching. Thank you for taking the time to enjoy my content and be a kid and enjoy yourself. And until next time, this is Optibotimus saying adios, au revoir, and I'll be the same.